You are watching Endeavor TV with the Asus EPC 1005 PE netbook, which we are going to test with a few HD videos, and now we are going to start with the boot up test. So while it's booting up, let me show you around the device. It's going to take 50 seconds to boot up Windows 7 starters. So here we have a nice chiclet keyboard with multi-touch features. I left the sticker on so you can see that. On the left side we have a standard USB port, VGA port, and power in and Kensington lock. On the right side we have power LAN cable, then two USBs, microphone, headphone, and of course the SDHC card reader. So we almost booted up here. 45 seconds, there's still some icons that need to load. I didn't install anything on here yet, except for Photoshop and some things that don't need to start up, and I think we are done. So it takes about 50 to 60 seconds to boot up Windows 7 starter. Let's start off with a YouTube HD test. Standard definition is no problem for the 1005 PE, but when we are playing 1080p videos like the new Iron Man 2 trailer, then that's a little bit too much heavy duty for the new Atom N450 Pine Trail processor. So you can see we have a standard YouTube Iron Man 2 trailer. You can play it without a problem. It's not the fastest still, but if I press HD, then it's going to start stuttering and you can barely play anything. The music plays on, but the picture is horrible. And it's not because of my internet connection, because I have the fastest DSL there is here in Germany. And yeah, as you can see, it's buffered, but yeah, not really playable. So let's close this. And let's move on to a standard Quicktime MOV 720p video, Big Bug Bunny. You can download that for free and test it on your netbook yourself. I'm using the Windows Media Player Classic modded edition, which has GPU acceleration, so when we have a lot of movement, it still shouldn't shudder. And see, now the whole screen is going to move on the bottom. Yeah, it slows a little bit down, but it's still watchable. If you play the same thing in 1080p, then it's going to be a lot slower, and that's interesting because with the old Atom N450 it felt a little bit faster. So let's see the same scene with the whole screen moving. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit slower. The music is faster than the video, so you should stick with 720p. 1080p doesn't actually make sense on the netbook anyway, because you don't have the resolution on the screen for it. So yeah, let's try a standard DivX video, but yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, come on. You see, the loading time is a little bit slow, but It plays well. Then let me show you some 5 megapixel pictures, and if I press the next button now, then you can see 1, 2, it only takes 2 seconds to get to the next 5 megapixel pictures, so that's okay. And Photoshop CS4, let's edit one of these pictures and see how well you can work on such small device with Photoshop. I only have 1 GB of RAM installed on here. We have 250 GB hard drive, which is split up in 100 and 120 gigs. Because of the conversation, you lose 30 gigs. So Photoshop CS4 Portable. If I open a 5 megapixel picture, let's just take this one. And just some quick editing to show you. If I cut this out, put it back in and move it around, you can see it's a little bit slow. If I use the smudge tool, like here on the left, you have to wait till it finishes. So it's usable, but not recommended if you want to do hard work. Then let's move on to Counter-Strike CS 1.6, also portable edition. It has to extract itself, and then we can play a little bit. Joanna from Netbook, from Engadget, tried World of Warcraft 2. So, and the results were that you can play between 17 and 24 frames per second on this small device with the lowest resolution, of course, and low details. But it's still playable, and the battery life says right now at 66% we have 3 hours and 36 minutes, and we are actually doing heavy duty work right now, so you can expect around real 7 hours, because I don't have the wireless LAN work on right now. You should expect between 6 and 7 hours on this device when you really want to get work done. I have the highest brightness on right now, and medium sound. Let's see. Just a quick round to show you that it's playable. Yeah, yada yada. Whatever. So, let's start moving. If you're doing fast movements, yeah, it's actually working pretty good. You could say it's 25 frames. It could be a little bit smoother, but I mean, you don't want to use your netbook as %100% playing device. So this was the Asus EPC 1005 PE for Endeavor TV. This was Balázs Gál. On endeavor.com there will be more test results, comparison pictures, and of course there will be more videos up on YouTube too, like the unboxing, hands-on, and so on. So check it out.